Então aqui funciona tanto a ópera quanto a corte. O tribunal. A gente chegou bem cedo mesmo. Não tem mais ninguém. Hã? Perdão, eu não te vi aí, senhor. Parece que não foi só a gente que chegou cedo. E aí, você quer puxar assunto, Paimon? Aqui tá tão vazio e tem tanto eco que eu acho que o cara ouviu tudo que você falou. Você não quer fazer as honras de puxar papo com ele, não?
Excuse me, I did not realize you felt awkward. I am terribly sorry.
Ele com certeza ouviu tudo. Olá, senhor Fontaine.
I would be perfectly happy to chat with you if that is what you would like.
Ficaria muito feliz em conversar com você, se é o que desejas. Olha que rapaz educado. Muito obrigado, rapaz, por sua cordialidade. Seja elegante, Paimon. Estamos em Fontaine.
You're also here early and sitting in the front. Are you a friend of Linny's too?
Você também chegou cedo e está sentando aqui na frente. Você é amigo do Linny também? Boa, Paimon. Boa puxada de assunto.
A friend, you say? Well, if Mr. Linny would like to be my friend, I would be more than happy to reciprocate.
Se o Linny quisesse ser meu amigo, eu ficaria mais do que feliz em ser amigo dele. Ah, então você não é amigo dele, não?
Oh, so you're not friends with Linny then? Oh, this is getting more awkward by the second.
Vai, Paimon, confio em você.
I nearly forgot to make our introduction.
Isso, se apresenta, Paimon.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon and this is the Traveler. We just arrived in Fontaine.
Prazer em conhecer, eu sou o viajante, eu sou o Gevtu.
It is an honor to meet you two. I have heard of your deeds across Teyvat.
Olha, ele já ouviu falar da gente, Paimon. Ah, nossa reputação.
And as required by proper etiquette, I will also introduce myself. I am...
Isso, se apresente. Você é...
Monsieur Nervillet. What an honor it is to have you
Ô,
here to
Linny,
see
a gente estava
Gostou.
conversando aqui. O nome dele é Nervillet. Eu já ouvi esse nome?
Ah, Mr. Linny.
Não tô
I
lembrado.
should say it is in fact an honor for me to see your performance in person.
Olha, ele tem... A roupa dele parece aquela balança da justiça. Os dois pezinhos, um de cada lado ali na roupa dele.
Wait, Nervillet? Could he be...
Nervillet, será que ele é...
I saw you all chatting just now, but it seems you still don't know who Monsieur Nervillet is.
Não sei quem é.
Allow me to introduce you to Fontaine's Chief Justice. That
Permita-me
seat is always
apresentar-lhe
reserved
o
for him.
Juiz
It
Supremo
wouldn't
de...
be too much to say that he's the symbol of justice and honesty here in Fontaine.
Olá! Caro Senhor Supremo de Justiça de Fontaine. Muito prazer. Ouvi falar muito bem do vossas excelência, senhoria. Olá!
Whoa, sorry for being so rude just now. Paimon had no idea you were such an important person.
A gente estava admirando, agora há pouco mesmo, o quanto essa... Ai, Paimon, me salve, eu não sei o que dizer.
No offense taken. Being Chief Justice is merely what I do for work. Nearly every person has their usual reserved seat, so I'm not so special, really. And by the way, I should probably let you know, even though I would prefer not to.
E a propósito, eu provavelmente deveria te avisar, embora eu preferia que não.
There's someone sitting up there in the VIP
Aquela pessoa
seats that
sentada
has
bem
been
ali no
striking
assento de convidados
a
está
pose
fazendo uma
for quite a
pose
while now.
já faz um bom tempo. Caramba, a Furina estava ali esse tempo todo, eu nem tinha visto. Olha a pose dela.
I believe she is trying to give you a most elegant and impressive first impression.
Ela tá congelada ali naquela pose para parecer elegante quando a gente vê ela.
So I think you should take notice of her sooner rather than later. Otherwise she may become flustered.
Então acho que você deveria notá-la antes que ela fique nervosa. Olha a pose da Furina. Eu adoro ela.
Huh? Oh, it's Farina, the Hydro Archon. Huh. She sure has a smug and satisfied look on her face. Guess she has no idea that you saw right through her act.
Very good. That is for the best. No need to pay her any more attention. We may now enjoy the show.
Pronto, resolvemos a parada de olhar pra Furina, ótimo.
Huh? So is this what things are like between the Chief Justice and the Hydro Archon?
Parece que ele não leva a ela muito a sério também. O pessoal vê ela mais como uma personalidade do que realmente uma arconte com autoridade.
All right, please wait just a moment longer. I've pretty much finished my preparations and the performance will start as soon as the audience has made their way to their seats.
A audiência vai chegar, a apresentação vai começar em breve. Eu quero ver o que o Lini vai fazer.
Paimon's never seen a real live magic show before.
As pessoas entram no salão e as cortinas se abrem. Ótimo. Olha aí, todos os assentos ocupados.
Dimming the lights, the show must be starting. Sorry. Paimon will try
Fica
to be
quietinha,
quiet.
Paimon. Tem muito eco aqui, acústica.
Welcome one and all to the Opera Epiclese. I am the star of today's show, Linny.
Palmas pro Lini!
And over here is my sister Lynette, who will be working as my wonderful assistant.
E a Lynette
Please,
será
let's
assistente.
give her a warm welcome.
Palmas pra Lynette!
Hello, everyone.
Linda!
I know she may seem to be a little sleepy right now, but that's just a sign that she's nervous.
Whatever.
Now, some of you may be thinking, two vision holders who can freely manipulate elemental powers performing magic is not true magic at all. So, I would like to take a moment to assure you that elemental powers will have nothing to do with what you will witness on the
Poderes
stage
elementares
today.
não tem nada a ver com o que vocês vão ver hoje.
Both Lynette and myself have removed our visions for the show.
Olha,
That way, even the gods won't be able to help us.
vocês removeram as visões
Good
pra
boy.
provar que sabem fazer mágica
Show
mesmo.
real magic.
Now,
Agora
without
sim.
further ado, let the show begin.
Vamos lá.
I know you might miss her, but don't worry. She'll be coming right back on stage momentarily. Perhaps in an unexpected way. Oh, and before I forget, there's one more thing I should say.
Mais uma coisa.
You never know what can happen in the blink of an eye.
Nunca se sabe o que pode acontecer num piscar de olhos. Ué, a luz apagou?
A magician's greatest skill is making things disappear or appear. The possibilities
Isso vai ser bom.
are endless.
Tá vazia, tô vendo. Ué, mas tá flutuando? Ué, mas tava vazia? De onde veio essas cartas? O cara parece que é bom, Paimon. Até uma pomba!
But this isn't what you came for. These little tricks, you've seen them all before. So it's time for something truly extraordinary, don't you think?
O que será que tá vindo?
This one's a little tricky.
Olha só! Olha a Lynette lá em
Using
cima.
this water tank, I shall make my sister vanish completely.
Vai fazer ela
before your
desaparecer?
very eyes.
Tá bom. Ah, mas ela... ela tá sem a visão, ela não vai conseguir respirar ali.
It's actually quite simple. She'll just turn into air bubbles and float right out of the top.
Ela vai virar bolha e flutuar pro topo. Eu tô nervoso.
Oh no! I told them to check all the props carefully.
Espero que isso seja parte do
Can't
truque.
escape. An amateur magician would be getting very nervous right around now. Luckily, it's me on stage, so let me show you what a true virtuoso can do.
Que? Ela evaporou mesmo, ficou só as roupas.
Lynette, are you still there?
Cadê ela?
Don't go too far. We don't want to use up all our magic.
Hi, I'm back.
Tá de volta? Olha ela ali, toda a sua glória. Muito bom, muito bom. Olha, a Furina gostou também. Oh, eu adorei a apresentação. Muito graciosa. Muito empolgante.
Whoa! What in the world just happened? How did he do that? Paimon didn't seem to do anything. Wasn't Lynette inside the water tank? How did she disappear and then reappear out of nowhere?
Muito espetacular.
If we could see easily through his tricks, then that would mean that his skills are still lacking. To appreciate magic, you should focus on the show happening on stage, rather than getting caught up.
Para apreciar a mágica, você deve focar no show acontecendo no palco, ao invés de se perder nos segredos de como os truques são realizados. Eu concordo, Sr. Neuvillette.
Guess you're right. Paimon couldn't believe her eyes when Lynette reappeared. Amazing!
Thank you everyone. I'm glad you enjoyed that performance. But our magical journey has only just begun. I've prepared
Tem mais
even
show?
more astonishing surprises for everyone here. The magic of transformation and disappearance can go far beyond what you've just seen.
Olha um gatinho na cartola.
I'm sure many of you are thinking that escaping the water tank was impressive enough. But Lynette is still my assistant after all. In which case, I have ample time to make all necessary preparations. So, for my next trick,
próximo truque.
I will require the participation of one lucky audience member.
Olha, a plateia vai participar do próximo. Vai lá, Paimon.
Please,
Por
if
que
my
você não vai lá?
assistants could bring out the magical boxes now.
Peço que assistentes tragam as caixas mágicas.
There are 2 boxes and only 2 boxes. One is here,
Tem uma caixa
and
ali.
one is there in the aisle among the audience.
E uma lá na audiência.
I'm sure
Aham.
many of our clever audience members have already guessed our next magic trick.
Vai fazer uma troca?
A swap. Our lucky audience member and I will each enter a
O convidado
magic
e o
box.
Lini vão trocar de lugar.
After 1 minute, we will each emerge from the opposite box. Now please, everyone pay
E elas não
very
tão
close
perto uma da
attention
outra
to the
não, hein?
box you see here. Don't give me any chance to make a move.
Wow! How's he gonna do this? Hey, do you think this is all magic tricks, or does Lenny have actual superpowers?
Vamos ver o
The
que ele vai
lucky
fazer.
audience member will be generated by this random number selector.
A máquina vai sortear um assento de quem vai ser o voluntário?
It selects numbers entirely at random. Even I don't know who will be chosen to participate. Now then, let's begin.
Quem vai ser sorteado?
Let me see. Oh, row 7, seat 3. Congratulations! You now have the chance to experience magic firsthand for an entire minute. Please, come forward.
Vai lá,
My
mocinha
assistant will
sortuda.
take you beside the magic box. I'm sorry, it might be a little cramped inside, but no need to feel nervous. We've carefully arranged everything for you to be as comfortable. You don't need to do anything, but no matter
Não precisa
what
fazer nada.
strange things may happen, don't come out of the
Apenas não
box.
saia da caixa.
If the magic is interrupted, who knows where you might end up? You might even find yourself in the fortress of Merope.
Se o ritual de mágica for encerrado prematuramente, vai saber onde você vai parar. Pode até cair na fortaleza Meropide. Eu não sei o que é esse lugar.
Oh, okay.
Ela tá um pouquinho nervosa, deu pra perceber.
All right. Before I enter the magic box, there is one more thing I need to ask the audience to do. Could you all give me a countdown?
Vamos lá, vamos contar.
Like this. 60, 59, 58. Just keep counting down. You can go a little faster or slower if you like. I won't be able to see anything in the pitch black box, so I'll be relying on your voices to know when time is up. Oh, and no tricks now. If you quickly count from 60 in just 30 seconds, then I'll be in a tough spot.
Ooh! Paimon kinda wants to count faster after hearing him say that!
No, that won't do. I I can see it in your eyes. You still can't be trusted. Let's practice together. Come on.
Você quer que a gente pratique a contagem?
60, 59,
58, 57.
59, 58.
Boa, galera.
That's right, perfect. Keep it going. All right, I'll see you all on the other side once you've finished counting.
Será que ele vai conseguir fazer a troca mesmo?
53, 54.
Calma, Paimon, tá muito rápido.
Why aren't you counting, Neverlet?
I am counting in my head. I think things are exciting enough in here as it is. Merely a consequence of my identity and personality. Do not worry about me. Just enjoy the show.
Oh, all right. You look so serious that Paimon thought 40, 39.
40, 39, 38.
Mr. Linney, are you all right in there? Is everything ready?
Yes, I'm fine, I'm fine. I'm just double-checking the direction of the metric.
Ele tá se preparando.
It would be a disaster if we get sent to the wrong places. For example, mid-air right above the audience.
Even though he's saying that, Lenny doesn't seem nervous at all.
Que isso?
What was that noise?
Barulho foi
Did
esse?
you hear it too? Not sure. Anyway, it doesn't seem like anyone's worried about it. 25, 24,
23.
What's wrong, Mr. Linney? I can still hear you moving in there.
I seem to have accidentally knocked over a decoration. I'm trying to fix it, but it's
O Lini tá fazendo o showzinho dele ali, o suspense.
Never mind the decorations. There's no time for that. The show is what's important.
No, that's unacceptable. I want my show to be perfect. Don't worry, we still have 20 seconds.
Tem 20 segundos.
Counting?
19, 18, 17.
It seems things aren't quite going as planned. I apologize, everyone. It feels like you're all starting to count faster, but that's all right. I know it can be tiring to do such a long countdown.
Tá enrolando muito, Lini.
10 seconds and change is still plenty.
10, 9. Lá vai.
Swapping two people is harder work than you might think. Even a master magician like me can't guarantee I'll get it right the first time. Hey, wait. Is this the back one? I can't tell. They both look the same inside. Huh? No, that's not it. I'll try again.
7.
Hey, slow down! Honestly.
5, 4, 3.
Oops.
O cara é carismático, eu tenho que admitir. E aí? Olha só! E a mocinha? O quê? Que isso? A caixa do número de antes esmagou. Mas é a moça. Eu tô vendo uma mão ali, a moça tava ali. Ou um assistente dele? Aquilo ali esmagou alguém? O que aconteceu com a moça?
Is this part of the show? Mr. Linney, you're going to use magic to fix the stage now, right?
What happened?
Ah, não, Lini, não vai me dizer que isso não é parte do show.
Oh no. Maybe this isn't part of the show. The girl was
Cadê a
still in
garota?
that box, right?
This performance is over. Medical staff with me. Guards, secure the scene and detain all the performers. Seal the exits. No one is allowed in or out at this time.
Ah, não, o Lini vai ser preso.
Yes, that's right. If this was just an accident, then we must investigate the cause. But if this was all
Eles vão
part of
investigar a
some
causa.
scheme, then those accountable will not escape the judgment of the God of justice.
No need to be alarmed, you two. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough.
Nossa. E aí?
Unfortunately, the person who is in the magic box has been pronounced dead.
Infelizmente a pessoa que estava na caixa mágica foi considerada morta. O quê? O nome dele era Cowell. um dos assistentes na trupe mágica do Lini. Realmente, um dos assistentes dele foi esmagado. Mas e pra onde foi a moça?
Apparently, the fireworks on stage ignited the ropes that were suspending the water tank, which then caused the tank to fall onto the stage.
Aparentemente, os fogos de artifício no palco acenderam as cordas que estavam suspendendo o tanque, que então causou o tanque a cair no palco. Não brinca.
As of now, we are still not sure why we found Cowl in the box, rather than the guest from the audience.
A gente não sabe por que o Cowell estava na caixa e não a moça da plateia. Bom, provavelmente era parte do truque.
And after an initial search of the area, the guards have confirmed that the girl is nowhere to be found.
A garota da plateia sumiu.
It appears that this incident was not merely some mishap with the and there are many indications that it is connected with the case of the serial disappearances of young women.
Ele tá desconfiado que a moça ter sumido tem a ver com o caso dos desaparecimentos em série. Será? Alguém sabotou o truque do Lini, então?
That's the case that Charlotte mentioned before.
Fizeram no meio de um show?
I know the truth. I can see through the whole thing. Really, using such a shallow and obvious mystery as his finale. Did he really underestimate us that badly?
Caramba, e a trilha sonora?
I say that our powerful magician, Mr. Lini, is now
Digo que nosso poderoso mágico,
Sr.
Sr. Lini, é o principal suspeito pro caso de desaparecimentos em série. O quê? Não!
Huh? Why me? This whole thing was an accident.
No, this
Claramente alguém sabotou o truque dele.
Magic show, did it not? The missing girl disappeared after being chosen, did she not? The deceased is one of your assistants, is he not? Now that I think about it, that whole speech about magicians making things disappear was nothing more than a provocation of...
That can't be right. How can Lini do this? He was in the box on the stage the entire time. We can even hear his voice. Besides, before the show, he told us that he would like to catch the criminal behind the disappearances. He couldn't possibly mean catching himself.
Eu não acredito que seja o Lini. Não pode
Save
ser.
discussion for a later time, please. Lady Farina, may I assume that your comments just now constitute an accusation against Mr. Lini and his associates, and that you are pressing charges?
Senhorita Furina, posso assumir que seus comentários agora há pouco são uma acusação contra o Sr. Lini? E que você está prestando queixa?
I just think that he... Well, I think it might be a little early to talk about formally pressing
A Furina não quer se comprometer com o juiz.
But what Lady Farina said just now makes perfect sense. Looks like she's gonna personally deliver justice.
A kidnapping and murder carried out under the cover of a magic show. Lady Farina
E o pessoal agora
said
tá
it all.
botando pilha no que a Furina disse.
I mean, of course, my dear people. But what excites me even more than the obvious truth before our eyes is the opponent I'll be facing. That's right. I mean you, traveler.
Hã? O que ela tá apontando pra mim?
Lini, won't you? After all, he was the one who helped you the first time we met.
Você, viajante, você apoiará o Lini, não vai? Afinal, foi ele quem te ajudou quando nos encontramos a primeira vez. Eu confio nele, Furina, mas por quê?
Then there's no problem at all. You know, the traveler and I already had a duel the first time we met.
Eu não tô gostando pra onde está indo.
But with Lini's help, our little duel ended in a draw. But draws really are the most boring possible outcome. So, no more draws. Between the two of us, there must be a clear winner and loser. And what better place to hold such a riveting showdown?
Ela tá querendo duelar com a gente?
Here, on the grandest of stages, the Opera Epiclese.
O que ela tem contra a gente?
She obviously lost last time.
I understand. Charges have now been pressed, and as such, a
As acusações foram
trial is in order.
estabelecidas. Assim, um julgamento está em ordem. O quê? Paimon, o que está acontecendo? É muita coisa de uma vez. A Furina, por algum motivo, quer arrumar treta com a gente.
Well, traveler, seems Lady Farina has set you in her sights. But putting her dramatic rhetoric aside for a moment, I would like to ask you, are you willing to act as Mr. Linney's attorney and defend him in this case?
Você está disposto a agir como representante do Sr. Linney? A gente vai ser o advogado do Linney, é?
Very well. The trial will be held a day from now in the Opera
O
House.
julgamento será realizado daqui a um dia, na Casa de Ópera.
Their cases and search for the truth.
Ambos os lados podem investigar a cena para construir seus casos e buscar pela verdade.
Linney and his troupe are all potential suspects and shall remain within the Opera House.
O Linney e sua trupe vai ficar na Casa de Ópera como suspeitos.
The audience may begin to leave in an orderly fashion once they have been cleared by the guards.
A day isn't that long. Let's see what kind of case this big shot outlander can build in such a short amount of time. I'm really quite looking forward to hearing it.
Meu Deus, qual que é o problema da Furina? Ela tá se divertindo com isso.